Hi, I'm Sharon Gorell, Policy Advisor for Housing and Diversity Issues with Illinois Realtors. In recognition of National Fair Housing Month, we recently spoke with Realtors Michael Rickert and Annette Akey Panzek about what kinds of modifications and improvements landlords can make to their properties. We also spoke with Garland and Heather Armstrong, and they share with us their experiences about obtaining accessible housing. And we learned that in many cases, such improvements are far less expensive than we thought.
Well, the first thing is that people with disabilities wants to live independently in their own home instead of living in nursing homes or assisted living or also institutions.
Some of the things that someone who owns a property can do to make it more accessible for someone with a disability could be something as simple as ramps, grab bars, changing the type of flooring to a laminate or hardwood or even a low pile carpet, something that's a little bit easier for a wheelchair or someone in a walker.
If you have two bathrooms in a unit, one of them should have a roll-in type of shower. It's not a hard thing to do anymore. There's just a little lip that's done into one shower so that they could always be able to roll in.
Let's say if there's only 2 or 3 stairs, you can put in a ramp a lot of times to make your property more accessible. Because even if it's to the side of the building in the parking lot, at least a lot of times you can do that way because it would have plenty of room for a ramp.
The kitchens, first of all, they gotta be roomy enough to even get around with a walker, let alone a wheelchair. And everything should be located in a proper order. You want to be able to go from the refrigerator to the stove to the table.
Pet policies and making sure that people who understand who are landlords understand that someone with a assistance animal is not necessarily going to be a pet, that these are actual needs that this person needs in order to survive.
The one message I would like to give them is to make sure how much money you need so you can get ready if you want to live independently, and make sure to find some good people who knows about ADA housing and make sure it's come with ADA compliance.
It's not a very large expense. In some instances it can be an expense, but it's still cheaper than having someone move out of where they're happy living and putting them into a retirement home or a nursing home.
There's a huge misconception about the cost when it comes to disabilities. Oftentimes people think they have to put in elevators, or they have to change out tubs, or they have to take out cabinet space and make it lower, and oftentimes it's things that cost under $1,000, sometimes even only a couple hundred or even under $100, like grab bars.
These are minor things that can be done. I don't think that it's very costly or something like that at all.